Ever wonder what it's like to thrive in today's wild music industry? Maybe you already know what it's like. You've done that tour. You've played that set. And now maybe you just want an opportunity to hear some relatable stories on your way to work, coming back from work, on your way to that pickleball tournament you've been looking forward to since last Tuesday because the girl you DM'd on Instagram, Sally, is doing that. Good luck, King. Anyways, you are also in luck, King. Here's where I dive deep with artists, producers, hopefully, industry insiders, if we're lucky, and just in-betweeners, very, very likely. Primarily done in the department of heavy music. That's the intro. My name's Nick Tello. Welcome to the Riff Lounge podcast. Take it away, fellas. What's going on? What is going on? Yeah, dude, let's get straight to the business. First of all, let me tell you who I am, and maybe that'll make a little bit more sense. And so, I'm technically a musician on paper. I taught. No, I didn't teach anything. I don't teach. I only learn. I took piano lessons when I was at the ages of somewhere between 6 and 10 or so. After 10 years old, that's when I put down music for a bit. And then I picked up guitar. I taught myself guitar at the age of 13. That was a lot of fun. I had YouTube at my disposal. I had guitar tabs also. I think the first song I learned was Iron Man. Song bangs, bro. That was cool. After that, let's fast forward. I go to high school, make a couple buddies in high school, and I don't know. High school's weird, bro. But I luckily found a good group of guys, and we just started a band. It's called Another Year's Gone. We were a pop punk band, and I don't think it's on the record anywhere. I don't think there's a paper trail anywhere online for that. Sorry, I had to refresh that so my screen doesn't go out. Anyways, we played a full set. That set was for a high school like Palooza type event. And basically, in order to get in to perform, the qualifications are you got to go to that school and you got to be in a band. And so we made it. We got chosen to perform there. And so that was that. Actually, a little bit about that. I didn't play guitar. I was the drummer. I had the limbs for that. And that was a lot of fun. I think we played pretty well. I got some compliments that evening, and that was really nice. And so we played like a Dead Remember, All Time Low, from first to last, and just everything like that. So that was really cool. Where are we headed? What's going on here? So this is the podcast. This is technically episode 1. I just wanted to do like a fun intro and just kind of like show you what's going on here, guys. Now, before the podcast started, I was doing YouTube videos. I was doing just regular guitar remixes and some remixes, some covers, if you will. It all started during COVID. Remember COVID? I don't know, man. For me, I just wanted to make the most out of COVID, as tragic as it was. A lot of us probably picked up some sort of hobby. I was like, let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try this. Some stuck. This one did. And COVID's over. So I'm very thankful. You know, if you didn't get a hobby during COVID, it's never too late. I think it's worth dabbling into stuff you always wanted to explore. That's really worth it. Because believe it or not, and all these videos I started with back in 2021, they were just simple videos. I didn't have this setup. This came over the years, right? Like little over little, I started building this set. I had like a vision, and then I just started, okay, let me put this right here, and just invest some funds into what I got going on here. So 4 years in the making, 4.5 years, and I'm super grateful to where things are and where they are headed, and I'm very excited. And so and you can watch all the videos. They're on YouTube. I was playing to like hip hop songs, like Post Malone was my first video, and then I was just playing guitar riffs to those songs, and I somehow made it okay. And from there, I just started playing more into the metal stuff, and I've always liked metalcore, and so that's kind of like where I'm at right now. And but yeah, whoa, let's talk about the podcast. Where are we headed? So I want to connect and just sit down and just talk about the grind and what it takes and what's going on. Like, what's the lifestyle like? I want to connect with key individuals that are very important to me in my life and just kind of ask them what they do. Pick their brain as much as I can and just get to know them on a personal level, like maybe outside of music, just see what's going on with them, and just see how they're working with their lives, with the music, and what kind of challenges are they going through inside music or outside of music, and maybe some of the best things that they've encountered in the industry, perhaps. If they have any lessons for us, any something that they've picked up along the way, to make our learning curve a little bit shorter, that'd be really cool. But yeah, man, I just want to get the perspective of the industry and just see where it's headed, see where it's been, what they've seen where it is right now, and just kind of see their projection, and just have some really cool stories. Maybe if we can bring up a few stories and just kind of have good vibes, man. Just have fun with the conversation. This is not going to be too serious. I don't think. I think we're going to laugh quite a bit. I only hope, and just have some authentic conversations that they probably wouldn't have somewhere at a different type of podcast or a different type of maybe like an interview, like a band interview or something. This is going to be more personal. I'm aiming for that. And so I'm sticking, with local artists and local people in my hometown. I'm in San Antonio, Texas. So we have a lot going on here, guys, in Texas in general. So my first guess is he's a really important person to a lot of people. I met him just walking outside, really, and this was years ago. And turns out he plays in a band. He plays in multiple bands, actually. I don't want to give away much about him. I don't want to say his name. Just understand that he's a real human being, and he wants to be on this podcast. It's funny because I was talking to him maybe about 2 weeks ago, and I was just casually saying, "Oh yeah," because we're talking about like what's going on in our lives, and I'm just like, "Hey, yeah, I'm starting a podcast, by the way." And he's like stoked about it. He's like, "No way." He's like, "Can I be on it?" And I'm like, "Absolutely, you can." It's funny because I was gonna ask him like a few weeks after that. I was gonna send him a message. So for him to like want to be on here, that just makes this whole thing so much more easier on my end, at least starting up. So I'm very grateful for this gentleman. And it's just a good fire, dude. You need that fire to like spark, and just luckily he sparked it. So I'm here. I'm just gonna be waiting to set up a date with that gentleman, and it's gonna be a fun conversation, guys. I can't wait for you to check it out. We're gonna have a lot of takeaways, a lot of inspiration. He's inspiring to a lot of people. I just know. He plays a number of instruments, and we'll dive into that. I'm sure by the end of it, you're gonna want to pick up a guitar, or maybe like a cowbell from your local guitar center. Guaranteed. But that's the vibe, guys. This is a very short episode. I don't know how long the next one is going to be. It might be half an hour. It might be longer than an hour. Who knows? We're going to kind of feel for it. I'm learning this, man. It's like a sport. It's a sport, and I'm just learning how to dribble, guys. And I'm learning how to dribble with my left hand now, but eventually I will dribble and run. Right now, I'm just learning how to dribble with my left hand, and so it's a process. No Spotify yet, but I think there will be in the future. Just kind of be patient with this. I think as I learn more and more, I think that'll come next. Once I have some more free time to upload that and learn that, because I have music on Spotify. I got, and I'll put the links down below. It's metalcore music for those who enjoy that corner of the world. I have instrumentals. I have covers with a buddy named Elijah. who's really awesome. And then I also have another original song with the same guy, Elijah Rodriguez. And then I have a cover. I'm sorry, we have another song with my buddy from a few years back. And so I think you'll have a lot of fun diving into that. And yeah, if you're going to the gym or something, just pick up a song that I put together, and I think it'll get you through if you're free, or if you want to go to the gym. I think it'll get you through that last pump. That's it, guys. I'm still gonna do the music. Don't get me wrong. I like doing it, but I just feel like I have some extra time right now, and I don't want to waste that time. I wanna use it to share some really cool people with the world, and just kind of sit down with them and just get to know them, and for you to get to know them too. So I'm very excited. That's it. Today's a short podcast, but it's episode 1. There'll be plenty more. And with that, guys, thank you for joining me here on the Riff Lounge podcast. Take care.